Believe it or not, and we're supposed to actually be having some rain, but it actually happened earlier this morning. 65 expected for a high, and we're sitting around that 54 mark at this time. Great day to get out there and walk the dogs, right, Sybil?
Well, speaking of sunshine, here I am.
Right? Yeah. I get it now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it's 51. That's what I was looking to see what was going on. So every Wednesday, we get the shelter scoop from Sybil from the Humane Society of North Iowa and find out what's going on. Of course, thanks to Dr. Bruce and the Garner Vet Clinic and also the Garner Pet Resort to Wash. It's always good to talk about those fine folks over there and taking care of your kids, because you know what? Some people's kids are animals. And that can be used both ways.
Wow, that is true. I know a lot of kids that behave like animals.
Right. I mean, I didn't even plan on saying it that way, but
it just came out. Freudian slip, man.
Right. Well, when you have kids and then you get grandkids and everything else, I tell you, the grandkids are just as bad as the regular kids are, as far as just being like an animal and terrorizing, like a tornado goes through the house.
I had my kids neutered, and so there are no grandkids.
Right. Yeah. That's one way to
my fur kids. I don't have human kids that I've neutered.
Right. Well, just to make that clear in case people are just tuning in for the first time.
Yeah. I'm out here neutering children.
Yeah. Don't be doing that. Yeah. We're talking the fur babies. So it's been a couple of weeks. Give us an update on what's been happening there at the Humane Society.
Well, I want to talk a little bit about some particular kitties that we have in our shelter.
Okay.
We have a lot of cats still right now, right around 105. Available for adoption, a lot of kittens still. And this is the time of year where we start getting more and more in because the weather's turning colder. And so people start calling in strays. And, if they've had a kitty living under their deck or in the alley or whatever, they start calling that kind of stuff in. And so we get more cats. So I really want to encourage people to adopt cats. Now, I know that you're a beer drinker.
Right. What was the first guess? The belly?
Well, I think that, you're more of like a Busch Latte kind of guy.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It could be Busch Light. It could be Coors Light. It could be, old style.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, I like that hardly constitutes as beer in some people's cases, but I get it. But I want to talk to you about some friends of ours that have sponsored some cats here at the shelter and Fat Hill Brewing. Do you know Jake and Molly down at Fat Hill?
I don't know them personally, but I know of them.
Okay, so Fat Hill Brewing here in Mason City, they're doing a sponsor a pet every month at the shelter here and through our shelter or through our sponsor a pet program. And so we're trying to either find animals or name animals with names that would be appropriate, beer names. So we had a litter of kittens earlier this summer with beer names, and there are 3 that remain, which is Saison, Doppelbock, and Pilsner.
And those are all beer names from they're IPAs is what they do.
Well, no, these are all styles of beers. IPA is a whole other animal.
Oh, it is.
We don't have any. There again, there was a Freudian slip. I don't have any IPAs here at the shelter.
Oh, okay.
IPAs are Indian Pale Ales. These are Saison is like usually a spiced beer. Doppelbock, Pilsner is more what you're used to with a different than a lager. And a Doppelbock is just a whole other kind of beer.
Oh, really?
Don't ask me. I'm not an expert. Yeah. But anyway, Fat Hill has been sponsoring animals on a monthly basis here. And so we had this whole litter of kittens with beer names. And these are the 3 that remain. Saison, Doppelbock, and Pilsner. And man, they are adorable little gray tabby kittens. They were born in May. And so they're coming in on, being 6 months old here. 5-6 months old. And I really want to get them out of the shelter because, they're at that age where they're so cute and so fun and so playful. But this is the best time for them to get a home. And we still have our adoption program going on where we encourage you to adopt more than 1 cat. So if you adopt 1 cat, a second cat's adoption fee is half price. Still includes the spay and the neuter and rabies vaccine and all that kind of good stuff.
Sure.
But we want to encourage people to adopt kitty cats. And it's always better to bring 2 versus 1 home, or even 3, or if you're, a 6-pack, whatever you want.
So tell me about the Fat Hill and their adoption programs they got going on with you. What is that? If another business wants to do that, go, hey, we want to do Kiss Country, adopt a dog, not a cat.
So we have the Humane Society of North Iowa. We offer a sponsor a pet program where
Okay.
anybody, an individual, a business, anybody can sponsor a pet on our website. And
Sure.
we can put your logo or a name. A lot of people do it in memory or in honor of somebody. So let's say, I want to, this cat is sponsored by Sybil in honor of Jay Brooks because he's such a cat lover.
Mm-hmm.
So I could put that as a sponsorship, and it goes on their profile on our website.
Right.
And then we promote sponsored pets on our Facebook page and on our website, and it just helps them get a little bit of extra promotion to help them get adopted. The sponsorship fee it's a one-time fee of $100, and that the sponsorship stays with the animal until they're adopted. When they are adopted, we always send out a little note card to let you know that they've been adopted. But it's a great way to support the Humane Society in the first place. But secondly, it's a great way to honor somebody or in memory of somebody or a beloved pet, a friend, neighbor, whatever. Information about sponsoring an animal is on our website. And we've got quite a few. Let's see. Right now, we've got 31 animals that are sponsored. If you go to our homepage, there's a little quick link thing on the right-hand side of the page. And if you click on sponsored, it'll show you all the animals that are sponsored.
Oh, really? Well, that's kind of neat.
Yeah.
I never knew about that program until just now.
Well, we try to put her out there as much as we can. People will often, this is the alternative to people calling and saying they want to prepay for an adoption fee. And we don't generally do that because one, it can get into some accounting difficulties if an adoption fee is paid in like 2021 and then the pet's not adopted until 2022. There's some challenges in carrying that fund over. But two, sometimes when we have animals that have a prepaid adoption fee, it sometimes encourages people to come out for the free animal.
Right.
And, we really want to make sure our animals are going into homes where their needs will be met and where an owner can afford their care. If someone's looking for a free pet, that is, we want people to feel like they're investing in their family member here and their pet and paying the adoption fee.
Oh, cool. Really, really good stuff. Again, if you want to, you can go check out the website that they have. You got a couple of different, you got the website and then you got a Facebook page too.
Yep. Website is hsni.org. HSNI as in Humane Society North Iowa.org. And then our Facebook page is just Humane Society of North Iowa. I did just recently feature the list of sponsored pets along with more information about it. But if you want more information, it's all out there on our Facebook page and on our website.
All right. Well, that sounds good. It's always great to see what the latest scoop is at the Humane Society and all of it. Have you had any new dogs come in? I know you've been talking about cats, but how about some nice little dogs?
Every day we have somebody new come in, and sometimes it's a stray that's reclaimed by an owner. Sometimes you need to have vet work done. And so the best bet is to check out our website. We always get all of our animals listed on there. We try to within the first 24 hours. That way, if somebody's missing a pet, they can go in there to look. But if you scroll down on our dog listings, you'll see anybody who's new.
Well, there you have it. There you go. There's a scoop from the Humane Society. I was going to say scoop from the Music Row, but that's not it.
Wow. Did you forget who I was?
I did for a minute. I was looking at something else. So
squirrel.
It is. Well, as a matter of fact, that's what it was. We have a squirrel out there that keeps hiding its nuts.
No comment.
Well,
Spay and neuter your pets, everybody.
There you go. Thank you, Bob Barker.
Farmers just don't work until the sun goes down. They work until the job gets done. We give thanks for the food on our table, the clothes on our back, and